What's up, guys? Welcome to another epic episode of J Philly Retro. It is sunny and beautiful out today, and as always, I am super happy that you guys are coming along with me for another freaking awesome video. Guys, thrifting is what we do around here. I'm going to do some thrifting today. We are sitting in front of Thrift, Pennsylvania Goodwill right now. We're going to go inside and see what they got in there. Of course, we're going to look for toys. We're going to look for media. We're going to look for movies and CDs and music and who knows what else. Sometimes I look for stuff for the wife, character glasses, any kind of like cool vintage 80s, 70s, 80s, 90s nostalgia. You know, the kind that just, hits you right here. That's what I look for. I also sometimes look for things that I can resell on my eBay store, but that's not my primary goal. But, it never hurts if you find something cool that you can stick on eBay and make a couple bucks. So like I said, we're going to go inside Goodwill first. Then after that, we're going to go up to Saratoga and go to the big, humongo, ginormo Liberty Thrift. So stick around. Hopefully we'll have some fun. Let's go see what we can find. Well, at least we're starting the video out the right way, with a little chillin' and goodwillin' here in Thrift, Pennsylvania. Let's go see what they got inside. All right, well, they got the music pumping today, so we're gonna have to do some talking. There's a Simon game up there. I got lots of plush here today. Look at this. This whole top thing is full of plush. That's interesting. But sometimes hidden within the plush, they have other things like action figures and stuff like that. So lots of squishmallows today. It seems like there's a giraffe. What does that say? Lehigh Valley Zoo? Cool. Let's see. Oh, look at this. Here's an Ewok plush. Maybe. No, maybe that's like an orangutan or something. There's a horse. And Elsa, I guess. I do see some stuff over there on the other side. We'll have to go over there too. There's a lightsaber. What's in here? Some blocks. Let's see, anything over here? Yeah, not really seeing too much over here. Alright, well, we got some Mr. Potato Head here, or Mrs. Potato Head, I guess. Yeah, 35 pieces. Huh. We got some kind of a blaster there. Let's see, what else? Anything? Real Working Buddies. Yeah. Let's see, anything down here? There's a Thor down here. Got a 12-inch Thor. What's this? Adventure wheels. Nah. Yeah, looks like we got some Bluey. Looks like we got some... Is this Toy Story? Isn't that the bunny from Toy Story? Got a Fantasia Mickey up there. Yeah, lots and lots of plush, but let's look over here and see if there's anything. There's a cool baseball glove. Huh, a Rawlings. How much they want for that? $7. That's interesting. Some Black Panther claws. What's this? Pinball Science. Build your own pinball machine. Huh. 46-page book. 84 model pieces. That's cool. I wonder if it's all in there. That's pretty awesome. Alright, well, here we go. There's some action figures. Like a bag of stuff. Not really sure what all's in there. There's a donkey from Shrek. Oh, it looks like kind of just like junk. Anything good in there? There's a turtle, I think. Yeah. Not really sure there's anything in there that I'm interested in. There's a Power Ranger. Looks like that's about it. This one. It's a bunch of dinos. Yeah. Huh. I'll have to check on that. Check this out. Here's a bag full of farm animals and bugs and all kinds of stuff. Nothing really I want. There's a bear in there. Kind of cool, but nothing really I need. There's a bag with a bunch of little soldiers, army men. Got a cool little air hockey table here. That's kind of cool. Check this out. That has got to be the biggest remote control truck I think I've ever seen. That thing is huge. All right, so you guys know I had to send my wife a picture of these nutcrackers. She's still on the hunt for some, I don't know what her obsession is with nutcrackers lately, but they do still have some Christmas stuff at this this Goodwill. So I sent her a picture of these, and yeah, she wants this giant dude here. So I guess I'm gonna be taking him home for her. Yeah, over here in the games and puzzles, they got a cool glass chessboard that Steven would like, but he's got like 5 or 6 chessboards already. Oh, look at that. Cookie Monster. That's cool. I think I still do have the Elmo one of this, but I don't have the Cookie Monster. Huh. That's cool. I may pick that up. I'll have to look inside and see if it's all there. Got some still sealed games up here. Board games. Nothing really that I want, I don't think. Lots of Disney Pictopia. Classic Yahtzee. Let's see. What else is over here? Young Jedi. There's a Nickelodeon bingo. Yeah, I'm not really seeing too much. Let's see. They greatly shrunk down their media section. This is their DVD section now. Like right here. Yeah, I'm gonna look through here and see if there's anything I need. Got a Reading, I think that's Reading mascot, bobblehead. Original Betty salads. All right. All right, guys, so that was Goodwill in Trapp, Pennsylvania today. Not a whole lot of stuff in there. I mean, they had a ton of plush, if you're into plush, which I'm not really, unless it's something cool from like the 80s or 70s or whatever. But nothing really for me as far as plush goes. They did have that bag of figures. Now, I did take a couple minutes after I turned the camera off to look through that bag of figures, and to be honest with you, there were a couple things in there that I thought about picking up the whole bag for. There was an Obi-Wan Kenobi Star Wars figure, 3 3/4 inch figure in there. And then there was also a Kenner Batman from the 90s. So, but you know what? It was like $4 for the bag. I mean, it was probably worth it with all that other stuff, but I just didn't feel like dealing with all that other stuff in the bag. It was all, the rest of it was just junk. Didn't really want to pick up a whole bag of junk for 2 decent figures, so I left it behind for somebody else to find. Maybe some little kid that doesn't have a lot of figures or is just getting into action figures will find that, so that's super cool. I did pick up the giant Nutcracker from my wife. It's in the back seat there, so I'm not going to show that to you guys, but I'll show you what else I picked up. So, like I said in the intro, sometimes I do pick up things to resell on my eBay store. This happens to be one of the things that I grabbed, and I'm just going to put it up on eBay. This is a Rawlings softball. It's a fast pitch softball glove. And I looked on eBay sold listings. This is a 3D web. It's in really good condition. They only wanted I don't know, can you see that? $6.99 for it. This is selling for $30 to $35 on eBay right now, and it's springtime, so you know people are gonna need these. So yeah, I picked this up. I'm gonna stick this on my eBay store, try to put it up there for about $35 and see if I can get some decent money for it. But you know, sometimes that happens. Like I said, I don't go in there intentionally to buy things to resell, but you know, when you're shopping and you find stuff like this for a decent price that you can make a little bit of money off of, why not? And then the only other thing I picked up, and I didn't even show this to you guys in the store, Smokey and the Bandit 2, the original soundtrack, the album. It was only $1.99. How could I not pick up Smokey and the Bandit record album for my own collection? And to be honest, I don't even have a record player. I don't know why I bought this. Maybe I'll give it to my sister. She has a record player, but I don't know if she likes Smokey and the Bandit. I don't know. Either way, it's just awesome. Some Smokey and the Bandit. Yeah, just the cover itself is cool. Again, I don't have a record player, but the record itself is like minty clean. No scratch, not a single scratch on it. So I picked that up for $2. Don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. But that was it. No toys inside the Goodwill today, unfortunately. Guys, hopefully we'll find some toys over at the Saratoga Ginormo Liberty Thrift. So let's head over there and see what we can find. All right, guys, we made it. Liberty, 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 Liberty. Saratoga, PA. The giant El Giganto Ginormo Jagunda Liberty Thrift. Let's go see what we can find. All right, well, looks like we made it just in time. Looks like they're putting out bins full of stuff over here. So let's go see what's in the Little Liberty toy section. All right, well, behind the counter, looks like we got some kind of keyboard over there. Yeah. There's a Connect Screamin' Serpent. That looks kind of cool. And then some older board games, Channel Surfing, the Concord Stagecoach, the Bible game. Nothing really that I'm interested in. They got a 50 cents a piece for these. Again, doesn't really look like anything I'm interested in here. Yeah. Let's see, what do they got over here? Some kind of a McDonald's thing. What is that? I have no idea. There's some kind of a Darth Vader figure. I think that was here last time I was here. I got some Funko Pops down here. Let's see, Frozen, Whitney Houston, and I don't know who those guys are. $2.99 a piece, that's not bad. Steel Tech. Huh. Let's see what else is over here. Oh wow, look at all these Barbie dolls. Tons of Barbie dolls over here. Look at that. Barbies and Disney princesses and all that stuff. Alright, well, more Funkos over here. Look at this. They got a whole ton of fig pins. That's crazy. I mean, a ton. Look at that. I got lots of Roblox figures. Looks like they're all the same character, though. Got a Grand Moff Tarkin for $5. Look at that. That's cool. Chronic Bomb. Got some little vinyl figures down here. Huh, what's this? Captain Marvel Loot Crate. No idea what that is. 3D comic standee. Huh, that's kind of cool. I guess it's to like display your comics and stuff. Got some Clueless party games. Well, yeah, got some kind of cool stuff here today. What is that? Oh, wow. That's kind of cool. Got a dude walking away with a box full of toys. So I may have just missed the good stuff again. I hate when that happens. That's all right, though. We gotta keep positive. Keep positive. Some Smashlings. Here's their games and puzzles section. Not really seeing anything right off the bat. I'll look around, let you guys know if I see anything cool in here. Well, they do still have some of these Kraglin Marvel Legends. Oh, look at this. They lowered the price to $2.99. Wow. All right, well, I was gonna pick up one of these for my buddy Ricky over at RB animals and movies. But $2.99, I'm definitely gonna pick up one for him. Ricky, I'm gonna grab this for you, buddy. Let's check out the toys here, see if they got anything good. What is this? Zach Storm. I have no idea what that is. I got lots of dinos. Here's looks like maybe a Halo character. There's one of these big dino constructs or whatever they're called. What's in this? Oh, look at that. Lots of bugs and frogs. Let's see. More bugs. What's down here? Anything? There's a snake. Little Spider-Man. Oh, that's kind of cool. It's a Spider-Man with like a four-wheeler type thing. The Green Goblin. Let's see, anything else over here? More bugs and, oh no, I thought that was bugs. That looks like a like Indians and cowboys or something. Yeah, those are cool, but I don't really mess with those too much. Let's see, what's this? Oh wow, look at that. There's a bag full of Spider-Man and Batman figures. Wow, that's cool. That one looks pretty cool right there. Huh. I might have to grab that. How much I want for that? $7.99. That's a pretty nice bag of Spider-Man and Batman there. Got a Spider-Man web slinger there. Oh look, here's more figures down here. Oh, look at that, Green Lantern. Huh. There's like a lot of mini like Marvel figures in there. Those are cool. Yeah, I might grab that too. I don't know. I'll have to look. I'll look it over and see what's in here. Oh, here's Transformers. Look at that. They're just like little kids, kind of cheapy Transformers though. I'll probably pass on those. Check it out. Those are definitely vintage. They're just like wall hangers. But yeah, some Raggedy Ann and Andy. Check it out. Get some more Marvel figures. Those are cool. There's a little Doc Ock in there. Oh, Miss Marvel. There's some Pokemon. Huh. I got a bag of dinos. Looks like maybe some Jurassic Park or Jurassic World in there. But, I don't really collect those. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Look at that. Little glittery, shimmery dino in there. So we got lots of play sets and Imaginext stuff. Anything else in here? Oh wow, look at this. Like a whole bin full of like little people stuff. Wow. It's a lot of little people. Oh, here's a little thing of Imaginext figures. Are they all Imaginext? Yeah, it looks like it. Cool though. No idea what those are. Overdrive. Huh. Let's see, it looks like robotic racing vehicle. And it's upside down. I don't know, kind of cool. Check it out. It's an ultimate boomerang. It's cool. Haven't seen a boomerang in forever. Got some kind of a TMNT flying attack. Huh. It's all taped up. Who knows if it's all there. What else? There's a Spider-Man Gujitsu. Some kind of like a Hot Wheels set down there. A magic kit. Poop the Potato Game. What? What in the world? Poop the Potato Game. I have no idea. I'm gonna stay far away from that. Guys, I just found this Maryland Terrapins pillow pet sitting on this couch over here. It doesn't have the original tags on it, but it does have the Pillow Pets tags and everything. They're only asking $2.99 for this. I looked it up on eBay, and it goes for about 20 bucks. So for $2.99, I mean, it's nice and clean. It's big. I think I'm gonna pick this up from my eBay store. Well, guys, I was just taking a look at some of these figures in these bags. You can see here this Batman is missing the back half of the figure. This Spider-Man here looked cool, except for the fact that one of his feet has been like chewed off by a dog or something, I think. This one here looks cool, except his armor is split on both sides, and I don't really see where you can fix that. So that's kind of cool, but the rest of these look like just kind of like little kids' toys and McDonald's toys. I'm not really sure I want to spend $8 on some broken figures and some McDonald's toys. There's one without a head. I don't know. I mean, I finally find some, action figures at this thrift store. This thrift store is notorious for me for having nothing inside the store, but I finally find some action figures, and it's not really anything that I want. I was also looking at these. I'm kind of debating, do I want this for $7.99? I mean, none of these are really anything that I collect. It's just all, again, cheapy action figures and like McDonald's toys. Man, that mummy right there is a Scooby-Doo villain, but again, it's just, like these little cheapy Imaginext style figures. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. I'll probably pass on these larger bags because they're all just kind of cheapy figures. These two bags, on the other hand, I probably will get. Definitely the Pokemon stuff. If nothing else, maybe my friend Anthony might want those. I don't even know if that's a Pokemon guy or not. But, a couple of these I know I could sell, even if it's on just Whatnot or whatever. And then this little bag of Marvel Spider-Man figures, I'm sure I could find a use for, even if they were to give them to my nephews or whatever. These are kind of cool though. I actually just sold a couple of Spidey and his Amazing Friends figures, which I think this might be what it's from. So I don't know, I'll probably pick up these two bags at least. Over here in the media section, all I can say is it's a good thing I'm not like a huge record collector, because that would be a pain to dig through. Guys, check it out. So I was just looking at this table of movies, and I actually just pulled this out of here. This is not a movie. It's a Great Plains Real Flight RC Flight Simulator. It's like I don't know, online simulation. It's got 4 discs, 1, 2, 3, and 4. All the discs are here. These are only $1 at this store for DVDs, which I'm assuming they're going to charge me $1 for because it was with the DVDs. But this goes for like $30 to $35 on eBay. So I don't know. I'm finding stuff for the store, just nothing really for me today. Well, I keep finding E.T. on VHS. I already have 2 copies of E.T. on VHS, but I want it in Blu-ray so Lori and I can watch it together. Still haven't found a Blu-ray copy of this yet. She has never, believe it or not, my wife has never seen one of my favorite movies ever. So yeah, I need to find a Blu-ray of this pronto. And you know what? Here is one that I have never seen. Believe it or not, I have never seen Space Jam. I freaking love Looney Tunes. I don't know why I've never watched this movie. I just haven't. So yeah, I might just grab that for myself today. Guys, this is kind of cool. This is a triple feature, Planet 51, which I have seen before. Steven used to love that movie when he was a kid. I've watched it many times. But I've never seen The Pirates, and I've never seen Surf's Up. Triple feature. I checked, all the discs are in there. They're all mint condition. Yeah, I might go ahead and just grab this. It looks interesting. I am finding a couple other cool things, like some Superhero Squad on DVD. Those are kind of cool. Steven loved that when he was little. And Angel Wars Episode 2. Now, honestly, I have no idea what Angel Wars is. I do have Episode 1 on DVD. So this is Angel Wars Guardian Force Episode 2. I don't know if Angel Wars Guardian Force is different than just Angel Wars. I don't know. I might grab this though, too. And on second thought, I'm probably going to pass on that. Look at all those scratches. Yikes. Yeah, I know. I've been showing you guys a lot of movies. But look at this. I just found this. I would totally buy this. Tiny Toon Adventures, How I Spent My Vacation. Feature-length movie. But unfortunately, you see that? That's mold. So guys, if you're a VHS collector, always, especially at thrift stores, look out for mold. Now you can clean this. There is a way to clean the mold off, but I'm not going to bother with it. Plus that's broken. So yeah, gonna end up passing on that, unfortunately. I would definitely pick that up. Alright, well, over here at the Blu-ray section, they don't usually have too much. Unfortunately, I just missed a ton of Blu-rays. Met a guy named Steve that had his arms full of Blu-rays. I'm not sure if it was anything I was interested in or not, but I might take this Iron Man and Hulk Heroes United. I don't have this one. But yeah, he was a very nice guy. Steve, if you're watching, I told him about the channel. So Steve, if you're watching, it was nice meeting you. He's going to hit me up. He's a huge movie collector. So he's going to hit me up maybe with some duplicates that he has. Said he just bought a huge lot from a guy for 50 bucks. So anyway, I'm going to pick up this one, I think. And again, Steve, it was good to meet you, man. All right, well, let's see what they've got up here in these cases. I got some PS2, some PS3, some Nintendo DS. Let's see what I got. Star Wars, Lego Star Wars, Battlefront for PS2, Star Wars and Uncharted for PS3, Call of Duty, Destiny and Assassin's Creed. I think Steven has all those. And then they have some Xbox. I don't have an Xbox, so probably gonna pass on that stuff. I don't know. Wow, 20 bucks for that. 15 bucks. Yeah, that's way too much for a thrift store prices. Come on. Like $6.99 for that Halo. That's a decent price, I guess. $4.99 is an even better price. There's Doom 3 back there for 15 bucks. I don't know if you can see that. Probably not. Here's an Xbox steering wheel. 50 bucks. 2 pieces. So it's the steering wheel and the pedals. Interesting. I don't have 50 bucks to spend on that though today. There's some old Barbie style dolls. There's an old, like a G.I. Joe maybe? Yeah, 1964 through 1994 G.I. Joe. Huh. Got some die casts, some statues. And nothing really that I want back here. There's a, who is that? Justin Herbert Funko Pop. And then just more die-cast. Got some race cars back there. What else do we see? A bow and arrow back there. There's some Mario figures and some Coke bottles. What is that? John McCain. A John McCain figure? Okay. Some classic LPs as priced. John Denver, Jefferson Starship, Aerosmith. Wow, that's cool. Dream On. I got some Rod Stewart, Dan Fogelberg. Huh. Cool. Check it out. They got some old, like 8mm fun cartoons in color. That's kind of funny. There's some more 8mm films over here too. Some records. All right, guys. So that was the Jagunda Liberty Thrift Store in Saratoga, Pennsylvania. I mean, kind of disappointing. Not a whole lot in there for me. I did find several things for my eBay store, which I'll show you guys in just a second. I was disappointed with those action figures, man. I was actually really excited when I found them. The 2 big bags of Marvel figures, Marvel and DC. But, you know, like I said, once I got to looking at them, they were pretty much just junk that they wanted $8 a bag for. So not really, in my opinion, not really worth $8 a bag. But I did, like I said, I did pick up some things. Most of the things I got was to sell on my eBay store. So let me show you. That's not true. I also did pick up a figure for my buddy Ricky over at RB Animals and Movies. Pretty cool figure too. Let me show you guys what all I got. So I did pick up this Maryland Terrapins pillow pet. Again, like I said, this goes for about $20 on eBay. It does have the tag there. It doesn't have its original, like, you know, cardboard tag or whatever. But, you know, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I've had a couple of pillow pets that I've sold on eBay before. This is my first, you know, college mascot pillow pet. But, you know, I thought it was pretty cool. And it was $2.99. I should get about 20 bucks out of it. Guys, this bag of Spidey, I think this is Spidey and his amazing friends. All 4 of these. We got Miss Marvel. We have Doc Ock in there. We got Spidey, Miles Morales, and Spider-Gwen. But I don't think she's called Spider-Gwen on that show. I think she's called Ghost Spider or something. Anyway, this figure right here, I actually looked him up on eBay, and just the Doc Ock figure alone, just like this, sells for about $20, which I was surprised at. So even if I don't do anything else with these other 3, but, you know, maybe give them to my nephews, I think I am going to put up this Doc Ock on eBay for, you know, probably 18, 20 bucks, something like that. See if I can get a couple extra dollars out of this bag. I think I only paid, yeah, $4 for the bag. And I did also pick up this bag of Pokemon figures. I think that dude right there is Bulbasaur, I think. I don't know a lot about Pokemon at all, as you guys know. I don't know who that green flying dude is. I don't know who this guy is. There's a little Pikachu right there. I don't know if you can see him. And then I don't know who this guy is either. But this bag was only $2.99. I'll have to do some research, see if any of these, I didn't look any of these up on eBay or anything, so I'll have to do some research to see if they're worth anything. Again, if not, maybe, I know my buddy Anthony is a big Pokemon guy, and, you know, I have a couple other friends that might be interested in these just as, you know, to give them to them or something. If not, my nephews will always enjoy Pokemon figures. And I did pick up some media. I grabbed this Real Flight RC Flight Simulator. Now, guys, I was surprised at this. I actually saw this going on eBay for like 30 to 35 bucks. I couldn't believe it. There's actually 4 discs in here, so all the discs are there. It's, you know, mint clean, no scratches or anything, so I am definitely going to put that on my eBay store. This one I'm keeping for just as part of my collection. This is the triple feature Planet 51, the Pirates and Surf's Up. Again, I'm keeping this one as well, the Iron Man and Hulk Heroes Unlimited Blu-ray. And then this is for my VHS collection, Space Jam. Again, I've never seen this, but I know there are tons of people that love this movie. I don't know. I just never have watched it. But one of these nights, ooh, look at that. I just saw that crud on there. Ugh. One of these nights, I will have to sit down and pop this in the VCR and check it out. And then, guys, like I said, I did pick up the Marvel Legends Kraglin from my buddy Ricky Barker. Ricky, I'll get this out to you soon, brother. And that is all I got today, guys. I'm pretty hungry. It's almost like 1:30, I think, now. I've been out here for, it's hard to believe, I've been out here for like 3 or 4 hours doing thrifting. I've only gone to 2 stores. Anyway, I'm going to go get something to eat. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Didn't get a whole lot from myself today, but, you know, we got some cool stuff. It's all right. It doesn't always have to be an epic freaking score thrift haul day. But, you know, it would have been nice if I could have got some of those action figures for myself. Dang it. Anyway, guys, I'll see you next time. Later.